Oh, how lucky is this? You cannot get luckier than that. Spawned right onto a... oh, man. That's a really good sized fortress, too. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next episode of Monotonous Minecraft. 6? Yeah, 6. I really need to start remembering what episode we're on. Let's see, what does today bring? Today brings a quick trip to the Nether, because I need to get some... boy, what's that word? I really need to stop recording these so late at night so I'm not so tired and forgetful. Quartz. Thank you. Nether quartz. I said thank you to my cat. Apparently rubbing my leg meant that I could remember stuff quicker. So we're going to jump into the Nether to get some Nether quartz, because we need to a couple of comparators to build a hopper timer to run our melon and pumpkin farm, which we're going to start this episode. We probably won't finish it, though. But we'll get a good start on it. So let's see. I did switch up. This is now a melon farm instead of a pumpkin farm. Because I needed to get more seeds for the farm I'm going to build. The design I'm using is one that Mumbo Jumbo built in Hermitcraft Series 3. I'll include a link down in the description. I couldn't find any other source for how who designed it. I think he might have, and he didn't have a video that I could find that went through it, so I just watched that episode over and over and over again. Let's see, where do I want to put this what is this thing called? You know, the thing. The portal, Nether portal. See? Oh, this is going to be a good episode right here. You can tell. I'm forgetting everything, so hold on and just watch out for the fun. Should I put it in front of this corner? That's an interesting idea. Yeah, why not? Let's throw it up here. Let's see. They're 2 by 3, right? Oh no, there's water. I like to put them at the level where you can just, like, you know, go walk into them. I am still in peaceful, so we won't run into any nasties. I'm gonna keep the obsidian and flint and steel just in case something happens. With no nasties on the other side, I shouldn't have a gas blowing it up or anything like that, but you never know. You know, better safe than sorry. Oh, how lucky is this? You cannot get luckier than that. Spawned right onto a... oh, man. That's a really good sized fortress, too. Well, cool. One of the things I wanted to do when I was over here is find a blaze spawner, because we would definitely get a plan on turning that into... is that... did I just see one? I see fire. Anyway, we're definitely gonna if we find a blaze spawner, which we should be able to, we're gonna turn that sucker into a blaze farm for little XP, little blaze rods, because even well, everything is on fire. Did I bring any blocks? Okay, so one of the things you really should bring when you go to the Nether is some blocks to build down up with. I walked into this with nothing, so it's kind of lucky we landed right here. Let's go here. I got some nether wart, some blocks. Whoops. Okay, you. Go, go, go. Bing. Okay, so 3 is enough, but let's, while we're here, let's see what's around. Oh, I should get some glowstone arm here, too. At some point, I'm not sure this time or next time, some later time. God, is that another fortress or is that the same one? Okay, it's the same one. This is a massive, massive fortress. And how we're so near the edge? What is going on here? I mean, our portal is like practically the center of the world. I didn't expect to be next to the edge of the Nether. Because I was going to set up... Jeez, spacing. I was planning on setting up some tunnels in here to connect parts of the world, the overworld, so we can walk through easier. Oh, actually, that's where I was heading. Glowstone, I forgot. It's nice to have glowstone just sitting here. I watched a video, I don't remember who did it. If I can remember, I'll find it. I'll link to it down here. And let me make a note of that because I will forget. On changes in Minecraft, and they were talking specifically about the aquatic update. But just in general, how some of the changes they've done make things easier and remove some of the fun. And their examples were things like, so like I said, in aquatic, the 113, which console we're not supposed to get for a while, and like Skippy6 Gaming is all kind of mad about it, and I don't really care because every time there's an update, all it seems to do is make it more hard for me because I don't want a bunch of extra mobs I have to learn how to deal with. But the video did have a good point. It's like when you have like, you know, the treasure chest and the shipwrecks and all this other stuff. Even in this one, you know, when we went to the villages, we found enough obsidian to make another portal and a flint and steel. So we could immediately do another... Oh, I really sorry. I had silk touch right now, but that's okay. We had enough to make another portal right away. We didn't have to mine down. We didn't have to find diamonds. We didn't have to find obsidian or make obsidian and mine it out ourselves. We had enough to get into it. So there's a good point to that of, you know, do these changes, you know, that make it, that give you kind of some of the stuff up front. You know, does that ruin some of the fun? And it depends what you're going for, of course. You know, in any game, it's always hard in video games to find a good balance. And quite frankly, most games that have like difficult settings just have terrible balance. Like even Minecraft, it has difficulty. I'm playing PS4 right now, so you know, no monsters. Hard, you have extra monsters, and then at the various levels, there's normal and there's easy. And so, like on easy, some of the monsters won't spawn, other ones will. And I would say which ones will and won't, but I don't really know. So finding a balance is always difficult in video games. And as a programmer myself, and I've done a few games in the past where it's really difficult to find. Okay, there's my Nether portal. How did I get here? I must have been over there. It can be really difficult to find, you know, the best way to do something, the best way to balance the easiness, the difficulty, and really be accessible to more players, which is what you really want. If you're making games, you want people to play them. You don't want to make it so hard. I'm so afraid of falling in lava. You don't want to make it so hard that no one wants to play. But then again, you don't want to make it so easy that you're like making it so easy that half your audience won't show up because they don't want it easy either. So that's why a lot of gamers, you know, a lot of designers try to, you know, have a little bit of both. And I think the really successful games kind of hide that in the background. Like the Lego games, which I really like to play a lot. You know, Lego Star Wars, whatever. Anything good in here? Absolutely not. But I'm going to steal the chest because chests are always good to have. Those games balance behind the background, or in the background. So, did I walk past that chest and not notice? Oh my gosh. I can see. Seriously, that thing must have just popped up. I didn't miss it. Anyway, the Lego games, they balance behind the background. So if you're doing well, it'll make things slightly harder for you by throwing more enemies at you or just making them better. But if you're not doing so well, then those games will tend to take it a little bit easier on you. Oh yeah, that's a pleasant little fall into death. Let's go ahead and block that up. That way I can still see. Oh, these are stairs. I don't have to jump. And so that's just, in my opinion, I like that. just because it's something you don't have to worry about. You don't have to try to figure out, well, what hardness do I want? If I'm not really a casual gamer, I'm not really a hardcore gamer, or I'm not really good at a certain kind of game, like me and first-person shooters do not get along very well. And look, some gold, some more obsidian found in here. So if I got stuck in here, I probably could have found enough obsidian in these chests to make my way out anyway. Which I like because, as we saw when I first got here, I forget stuff like building blocks. And I've got enough types of stone around. Well, that's a nice little pile of iron. That I could have easily grabbed plenty of blocks to work my way through this fortress. I'm still looking. This fortress is this one? I can't even tell if this is one or just multiple. I really should be marking my way somehow, but I'm mostly going the right ways, the same ways. And I interrupted myself 3 times, so now I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh, game balance. And doing things in the background. Yeah, whatever. You got my point. I think this is multiple fortresses. How do I get over? What? It looks like it looks like this is multiple fortresses that like spawned in and amongst themselves. Because this goes down. Nope, that's not what I was looking for. Oh well. Let's see. Dead end. Come on, run fast. I really shouldn't be spending my time exploring this. I should be going back and starting that build, but quite frankly, it's always fun just to look through here. So even if I don't start the build, I will include that link to Mumbo's episode of Hermitcraft that I'm taking it off of, but I'll include it in the next episode when I actually start building. Let's play the game. Can I get lost in... Oh, that's the wall again. I'm looking for stairs up. Blaze spawners are always at the top of stairs on these little outcropping things. Like kind of on that. This is so weird. Hello, magic lava. Climb, climb, climb. That's a massive structure. That's where I went down. That's where I'll fall to my death. Yeah, see, there's just... I think we just got in this weird cluster of fortresses. Still no blaze farm. Okay, I should make my way back. That was the magic lava. I didn't go that way. I swear I saw that outside a different window. Was I downstairs from this point? Was I at this point? Was I upstairs? What's it? How many? How? Who's it? Yeah, this... Is it up there? There's a lot of stuff on fire. Over there. I want to get over there. Oops, how did I get up here now? There's stairs. This way, that goes to nowhere. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it could be down one of these hallways. Even though they all look the same. I know I'm heading slightly towards the right. Oh, that was the hallway. I thought there was another one there. I know in general what direction I need to head because I just saw my oh jeez, I can't remember the term again. The nether thingy. How about behind here? Let's go to the sneaky thing behind here that just ends. It's like a massive disjointed. Why is it telling me? I already have nether wart. How is it telling me what it is now? Yeah, this is a weirdly disjointed collection here. Massive parts of a fortress without actually being a fortress. That's there. Okay, me. Where did I go? Well, now I'm lost. Remember what I said I should be marking where I'm going? Yeah, well, this is why. Oh, hey, well, there was a drop-off, so we can't be too far. Because that was one of the first things we found. Unfortunately, I didn't find any... I haven't found any blaze spawners. Which I'm really going to want to have. Another chest. Did I just break this chest? Like, I feel like I've already had this stuff. Do they respawn? It's a way to get a bunch of free chests. Alright. Let's just head back up these stairs. Alright, minor cords. You're not frightening anyone. Does the spawners not generate unless I have it in a difficulty? That's interesting. No, well, I mean, we found the skeleton spawner. But the nether is weird. That's the thing about the nether. That's the one thing everyone knows about the nether. It's weird. And it's dangerous. It's weirdly dangerous. Okay, so that's the way I headed out first. Now, do I remember how to get back from here? Of course not. But I should be able to find it. Huh? Oh. Is it this way? Over there. I want to get over there. I think everyone, well, everyone of a certain age knows what I'm talking about there. I'll have to search around. Later on, I'll go around the nether some more to see if I can find another fortress or even find a blaze spawner here. But I got what I came for. Oh, we got a full stack of glowstone. Just a whole bunch of golden horse armor. You know what? I'm going to keep that. Normally I would just melt it down for the gold nuggets. But I'm going to keep it just to start. Here, we'll just throw in this chest. Random gold crap. Oh, I got more than a stack. You know what? This will be my nether. My nether chest. Crap I found in the nether. And we'll just throw that stuff in there too. Okay, so I've got that. Here's my... Okay, now, who remembers stone? Any kind of stone? Where'd I put my stone? Here's some stone. Use this stupid granite. Granite sucks. Ah, yes, 3 stone, that stuff. Okay, 1 and 2. I don't have enough stone. Seriously? Let's see. If you put this first, it should use the granite up. I think. Haha, I was right. Okay, so let's put the stone back. Let's go over here. Put that back, that back. Oh, so we don't really need that there. We need this. So here's the collection of stuff we need. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to remember how this is started. And after I remember that, I'm going to go ahead and put my chest and my hopper. What am I doing? What am I doing? Poor planning. Oh no, cheat. Throwing the axe. Let's get some melon over here. That way it keeps growing. Did I just lose some? Who cares? So I built out. This is going to be. It takes a fairly large space to build this thing into. The basis of it is going to be a 5x5 spot, and there'll be a giant offshoot for the timer clock and a little bit for where the collection is. So let's just start. Today we'll wrap this up by placing our chest in our hopper. And I want some space so I know where it's gonna go. So the hopper is gonna be lined up with the middle of it. So if I need 5, and then I want some space here, one there. The problem is these torches are only 3 apart. Now I kind of want to keep them, but we'll just work around we'll add to the lighting. I mean, we have this pattern of torches we'll have throughout our world, but some of our builds are going to be too big to allow them. So let me clean a spot up. You know what? Let me put that back. Let me go get some of my stone again. Planning! Oh, my doors are just wide open. Now there is a really cool way of doing this, and I can never remember what it is. Oh, wait. Here's a cool way of doing it. That's not what I meant, but that's even better. Boop. I don't like to have it open to the water. I don't know why. I just don't. And I can't place the hopper first. I mean, come on. Crouch. Click. Okay, there's our collection system. Woohoo! We got something accomplished. We got a lot of accomplished, actually. So, why do I have 3 hoppers? Oh, right. Hopper timer. D. Sometimes, I'm telling you. Sometimes I don't remember anything. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up today. Here's our ingredients, or our ingredients, really. We're not brewing potions here. Here's our stack of stuff that we need to build. I want to say every part of it. This should build our. We have a tower 4 levels tall of melon and pumpkin farm that'll be all cool and automated and harvest itself and keep growing, and we won't have to care about it. We'll never use all the pumpkins and melons, but it'll be just kind of cool to have. It'll have a hopper timer. One, it's important, and I'll bring this up again when we actually build it. Hopper timer that's not dependent on slime blocks, because we haven't built our slime farm yet, because I'm not ready to turn on the mobs until really I secure the villages, which means I have to lower the villages and get them all secure before I want to turn on the nasties. So that's going to be a while out from now. But we'll there is a way to have the hopper timer work. Did I mention who this is from? It's Ethos. I mentioned Mumbo Jumbo did the melon pumpkin farm, but Etho is the hopper timer king. That's who everyone goes to. They go to Ethos. So I'll link down to that in this one and when we actually build it. But for right now, I think that's all we got the time for. This is Fred, Monotonous Minecraft. Like, comment, subscribe. Talk to everyone later.